Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, coming at you today with a video on the always faithful dragon. The dragon's been around for a very long time in Clash of Clans and has passed the test of time with multiple upgrades, multiple levels since the beginning of the introduction of the dragon. This hardy troop has been a very stable platform for us older guys as well as the newer people that have started playing the game, and has multiple uses, whether it be clan war or trophy pushing. This high elixir costing troop isn't necessarily the best for farming. However, if it's a lower Townhall clan war, it reigns supreme. And if you're chasing after cups within the trophy ranges, they also do a great job of getting 2 stars for you there. Today's video, we're going to be covering the levels of the dragon per the Townhall, some weaknesses that most people are pretty common to and know. This clan castle usages, or versus the clan castle versus heroes. How does it, how to use it, how do you get it to go where you need it to go, and as well as some additional strategies that I've seen here on YouTube. So let's go ahead and kick things off at Townhall 7 with the level 1 dragon being unlocked with the level 9 barracks. The troop itself is actually quite hardy, meaning that it has high hit points and pretty decent damage per second. It does fire faster than what it did before. The level 2s are also unlocked at levels Townhall 7, and it can be distinguished by the purple color of them, and this is what you mostly see in mass dragon attacks at Townhall 7. The level 3s are available at Townhall 8, and also in the lower stages of Townhall 8 are a wonderful troop in clan wars and have been pretty reliable to most people. The level 4s are available at Townhall 9, and it's basically base dependent when it comes to Townhall 9s on whether they're going to get you a 3rd star or just a 2-star. At Townhall 10, the level 5s are now available, and they can be distinguished by the flaring eyes as well as the bronze color in nature. They're very powerful at this level. The only issue is understanding how to combat the Inferno Towers. And the newly added level 6 dragons that are available at Townhall 11, recently added to the game on the October update. Again, very similar to the level 5s, minus the fiery color of their wings. So let's go ahead and get into the weaknesses of this troop. Starting with the more obvious, the air defense. The air defense can easily take down the dragon within a couple of missiles, as well as the seeking air mine doing massive damage, but the air bomb not so much. The wizard towers don't do as much damage as they would do to the balloons. However, they do fire in groups of splash damage. Next would be the archer towers, the point defenses that fire pretty strong shots at the dragons, also the multi-shot Inferno Tower. Not as dangerous, and stay weary of a single shot Inferno Tower that will melt through a group of dragons in a matter of seconds. Once it gets powered up and enrages that beam, it's going to tear through your dragons immediately. And then last but not least, the Expo set on ground air mode, as well as the always powerful Teslas. Teslas will chew through dragons in a matter of a couple of seconds if you don't get rid of them in a fast manner. Now let's go ahead and move into the clan castle. The dragons, if attacked by a clan castle troop, will redirect and retarget onto the troops that come out of the clan castle before re-engaging the targets that they initially started on. Now on the flip side, on defense, the dragons are normally matched up with the balloons, and probably one of the more powerful clan castles that are in the game. Still to this day, has been around for quite some time and will take out your troops if you're not paying attention. Then also, when it comes to the heroes of the royals, the dragons will redirect or retarget onto the royals before they actually attack the previously targeted structure. And when it comes to actual gameplay, the dragons aren't necessarily the fastest troop, and you need to zoom all the way out and make sure you get structures like the builders' huts that are in the corners. The dragons are probably the strongest troop that's unlocked at Townhall 7, and is probably one of the best war compositions when it comes to lower Townhall 7 gameplay leading into Townhall 8 gameplay. In this replay here, we had the triple lightning spell, taking out an air defense and funneling the balloons in the clan castle and the dragons into the actual remaining air defenses. And this composition is very expensive based off of elixir, but will overpower a Townhall 7 base if you get rid of that 3rd air defense. And there's also different variants of this by adding 3 rage spells. That's one that I can normally use on my Townhall 7, is using 3 rage spells in a group of balloons in order to take out an air defense or two in order to help the dragons. But again, the dragons move very slow, so if you don't funnel them correctly, meaning getting rid of the outside structures and getting them into the core of the base, the dragons will circle around and take up a lot of time, burning a lot of time off the war clock or the battle clock. And again, very slow troop, and sometimes it's kind of boring to watch. However, they will overpower the Townhall 7's bases and end up prevailing when it comes to gaining the 3rd star for the lower Townhall 7 into senior or more experienced Townhall 7 into lower Townhall 8. So the transition into Townhall 8 is normally starting out with dragons. Most of the time I'll call them dragon riders or dragon whisperers, and then you can kind of transition into strategies like shown here. And this one's called the Go Dragon, and it's featured on Clash Tutor's channel. Heather goes into great detail on using a kill squad in order to go in and take care of the clan castle troops, the air defense, maybe 1 or 2 of them. And what I mean by kill squad is a golem and some wizards and a couple of minions for helping set the funnel, as well as a couple of dragons. And then also she gets into different clan castle variants, whether it's the use of bowlers or, like seen here, the use of balloons to go in and take out another air defense, as well as also using the Zapquake technique in order to take out the 3rd or farthest air defense. This is just an alternate for the mass dragon attack that most people use at Townhall 8, kind of cutting back on some of that elixir costs, as well as still using or tying in the very powerful dragon and kind of teaching the 2-phased attack. So certainly check out Clash Tutor on that one. She goes into great detail on this attack strategy for Townhall 8s, and I actually learned a few things myself by watching the video and kind of applying it. This isn't necessarily the best example, but she goes into showing a lot of the anti 3-star layouts and how to tend to those. Now moving into Townhall 9, this is the Quad Zap Double Quake. This one was found on Powerbang Gaming, and it's really just taking advantage of poorly designed Townhall 9 bases that were more focused on stopping the ground game while not really focusing so much on air. This base right here was designed for a tournament that was held recently in Elite Nation, and obviously with the air defenses on the outside, there's no other troop composition that will sweep the base. I mean, obviously we could use balloons and take over the base with a Pentalaloon. However, mass dragons will also do the same damage. Again, very slow moving troop, but very powerful at Townhall 9. If you get rid of the clan castle troops and assist with getting rid of the heroes, the dragons will sweep right through if all the air defenses are tended to. I've seen a lot of anti 3-star base layouts where they kind of give up the air defenses on the corners of the base, and one of the first techniques that we kind of forget right off the bat is the use of dragons that will easily sweep the base if you use your heroes to take care of the air defenses, maybe Zapquake the other 2, and maybe leave the 4th remaining for the dragons to take care of. They can handle 1 but not all 4 on most cases. It just kind of depends on the base design and the layout and exactly where they're placed. So in this case here, the dragons will sweep this entire base with ease and not have a lot of hindrance from the air traps, and the air mines will kind of take out onesies and twosies, but for the most part the mass group of dragons will take over this base and destroy it in a matter of a couple of seconds within the 3-minute time limit. Now moving right along into Townhall 11, a very challenging Townhall level to use the dragons at, but Judo Sloth, he actually goes into great detail with what he calls the baby dragoon, basically using the baby dragons, and he's actually at Townhall 10 doing it on Townhall 11s within his video, using the baby dragons for setting the funnel for the dragons, basically clearing structures on the outsides of those anti 3-star bases or ring bases, and then also using his heroes to go in and take out air defenses, or also using the Zapquake technique. So I kind of watched his video and tried to emulate some of the things that he was doing at Townhall 11, but I used the Townhall 11 base to do it with. And I basically, in this case here, I used the baby dragons to set the funnel, get rid of a lot of the structures on the outsides of the base to the best of my abilities due to the placements of the air defenses, using my heroes to go in on one of those corners and get rid of the air defense, as well as using some baby dragons to kind of set the funnel a little bit better because I missed a couple of structures on the outsides. And what I wanted to do here is drop the zap and the earthquake spell and get rid of another air defense, sending a hound in and a balloon following that to try to get in there and take care of that third air defense. And really I'm kind of focused on just getting in there and getting the 2 stars. I actually played with the clone spell a little bit. Wanted to see if I could clone up some dragons to assist with this process a little bit better. Kind of missed the small diameter of the clone spell, but was able to get a couple of clones in there, as well as using the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability since the Inferno Tower was firing upon them. And I was really focused on getting the 2-star on the Townhall 11 base. And this basically shows that the dragon is very viable for those of you that are not very confident with the balloon attacks or struggling with ground attacks. I will obviously be linking the videos that I discussed in the description below, so please check out those channels, check out those videos. Those guys are awesome. Drop some comments below and let me know what you think and how you're using the dragons. Enjoy the dragon event, and thanks for watching, guys.